My name is David Brunetti.
My name is David Brunetti.
I'm from Beauvert, Rhode Island, where we're already fighting against a massive fossil fuel-based power plant. I am strongly opposed to any expansion of the National Outer Continental Shelf Oil and Gas Leasing Program, especially as it relates to those waters off the coast of the North Atlantic region. Instead of expansion of the program, under which 40 million acres are already available for development, the current congressional moratorium on oil and gas leasing in the eastern Gulf Coast region should be continued beyond 2022 and should be expanded to cover all waters off the east, west, and Gulf Coast states, as well as the coast of Alaska. This administration seems hell-bent on fighting instead of embracing the green revolution that is taking place all over the world. Instead, this president wants to take us back 50 years to a time when the Clean Air Act, the Clean Water Act, the Endangered Species Act, and the National Environmental Policy Act were not yet in place. He wants to roll back these protections to carry out his non-creative economic agenda, which consists simply of removing all the protective regulations for the benefit of a small number of special interest groups. Catastrophic oil spills, an inevitable consequence of offshore drilling, destroy coastal communities, and devastate marine life. The Gulf of Mexico has still not recovered from the 2010 Deepwater Horizon disaster. And oil continues to wash ashore on Gulf beaches from this spill, and the nearly 150 that have occurred since 2012. While not surprisingly, commercial fisheries and marine populations have not fully rebounded. Notably, more than 20 years after the Exxon Valdez disaster, fisheries and marine mammal populations of Prince William Sound have still not recovered. Offshore drilling and leasing in these regions would threaten billion-dollar coastal economies, allow pollution and spills to continue to damage fragile and priceless coastal ecosystems, prolong our dependence on fossil fuels, and accelerate global climate disruption. iconic fishing grounds
iconic fishing grounds
like George's Bank
like George's Bank
off the coast of New England
off the coast of New England
would be exposed to the dangers
would be exposed to the dangers
of blowouts,
of blowouts,
explosions,
explosions,
catastrophic spills,
catastrophic spills,
seismic blasting,
seismic blasting,
and other perils
and other perils
that come with these inherently hazardous
that come with these inherently hazardous
industrial operations at
industrial operations
sea.
at sea.
I therefore urge you
I therefore urge you
to remove all planning areas
to remove all planning areas
from this 5-year leasing proposal.
from this 5-year leasing proposal.
Keep it in the ground.
Keep it in the ground.